Hello, Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will understand about the microbiome and dysbiosis. We will also learn about the microbiota gut-brain axis, the microbiota gut-brain axis and their benefit. And we will understand about the benefit of microbiome. General overview. This is the person contain large intestine, small intestine. Large intestine contains cecum. Cecum contain a gut flora. This gut flora contain a bad and good bacteria, but the balance is very important. This is the rectum and anus, ascending, transverse, and descending colon and sigmoid. The healthy bacteria and bad bacteria should be a balance. Healthy bacteria should be more, and the bifidobacteria Escherichia coli and lactobacillus. Three types of bacteria is major importance in our body, in our health. Like bifidobacteria is important for the regulate other bacteria and produce vitamin K and short chain fatty acid and prevent the cancer like colon cancer. Escherichia coli produce vitamin K also like vitamin A produced from the bifidobacteria and check bacteria and their regulation like bad bacteria inhibition the growth. Vitamin also produced from the lactobacillus and nutrients others as well as immunity. While the bad bacteria contain Campylobacter, Enterococcus faecalis and Clostridium. The Campylobacter is the Campylobacter jejuni and cocci is cause human diseases. But the Enterococcus faecalis is important for a common cause of post-surgical infection, and the Clostridium rise will also cause disease due to the our use of antibiotic to kill the healthy bacteria and grow will more. The causes of the bad bacteria is food rich in sugar and psychological and physical stress as well as oxidative stress due to the inflammation or some inflammation due to the infection of the large intestine. On the other hand, how to treat this and how to inhibit the bad bacteria? It through dietary changes, probiotic supplements, lifestyle modification and healthy diet, exercise, quitting smoking and the basically is the fecal microbial transplant. Let's understand about the changes of healthy microbiome in GIT. So the changes of healthy microbiome in GIT due to several strategies we can adopt like the prebiotics and probiotics foods. These prebiotics and probiotics mean the probiotics means that food will generate the microbiome. This microbiome is healthy microbiome. This microbiome which that is due to the foods rich able to develop microbiota in gut like yogurt, cheese, organic fruits, and vegetables. On the other hand, the exercise also change the microbiome. Like those person who are exercising is change the microbiome as compared to the non-exercise group. The changes lifestyle mean the junk processed food consumption to convert the organic food consumption. That organic food consumer which that increase the healthy microbiome. Let's understand about the sign and symptom of the bad bacteria growth. Like that depends on microbiome affected, like tooth decay, cavitation in the teeth, and sore and bleeding gums due to the vitamin K deficiency. Gut bloating can be occur. The gut bloating is due to the gas production from the methanogen increase. Abdominal discomfort and bulging and nausea, changes in bowel moves. Let's understand about the a progressive sign and symptom. Like that, this is the general sign and symptom. The progressive sign and symptom mean the skin. First of all, we will understand atopic dermatitis, psoriasis, and acne. On the other hand, this is the skin. This skin basically is the. On the other hand, the immune system, which that dysregulation of GIT immune system, like barrier immunity and the innate immunity, cause fatigue, difficulty, the concentration and mood changes, anxiety and depression is the other sign and symptom, which that is progressive sign and symptom. Microbiota gut brain axis we will understand now how microbiota and gut brain axis will interconnect to get the healthy lifestyle. This is the afferent vagal nerves and efferent vagal nerves, which that talk to the brain with the colon, the gut brain talking for give the positive signal or negative signal. Like this go in the afferent vagal nerve to the brain, and brain transmits the signal to the efferent vagal nerve, and which that will lead to parasympathetic nervous system stimulation, and in this way the satiety as well as other function, inflammation decrease, and a lot more things which that regulate the gut brain. On the other hand, let's begin to understand the further more detail with the gut brain axis. This is the systemic circulation, and this is the bigger picture of the large intestine contain enterocyte, and this is the enterocyte. And remember, inside is the lumen, while the lamina propria is the out inner inside toward the inside upward, you can see. And this is the lumen contain bacteria produce the neurotransmitter neuroactive metabolites due to the waste consuming, and this neurotransmitter will enter into the blood circulatory system and deposit into the brain and nervous system for cognition and improve the mental health. Tryptophan metabolites also produce, which that is very important neurotransmitter for doing for the production of the other type of neurotransmitter like the glutamate. On the other hand, here is the enteric nervous system. Enteric nervous system and dendritic cell will identify the antigen and will produce the cytokines, will change the inflammatory response, and in this way the cytokines will recruit the B cell and other cell, lead to cause allergic reaction as well as other process. On the other hand, the enteric nervous system will afferent nerves move toward the brain to feel the satiety. On the other hand, the enteroendocrine cell produce the GLP-1, PYY, and CCK, and the goblet cell produce the mucin protein is the barrier immunity, which is the response of the bacteria, which that bacteria when detect through a dendritic cell, cytokines will stimulate the goblet cell to enhance the barrier immunity. On the other hand, the vagal nerve, which that give the signal toward the brain, and this is the autonomic innervation will lead to increase rest and digest, and in this way the other neurogenesis process will trigger, and this uptake of the neurotransmitter will use for the cognition, the synaptogenesis and other process like tryptophan metabolism, and in this way it will basically the brain which that is give the response, and in this way the feeling the satiety and energy balance, and the food intake activity inhibition, the behavioral intake of the food activity will inhibit and the satiety. In this way, on the other hand, it will give the response, the myelination increase, the neurotransmitter and the synaptic plasticity, synaptogenesis, and genes activation, brain-derived necrotic factor will decrease, and the serotonin and the neurogenesis will increase. The blood-brain barrier will also give increased with the response of the gut-brain axis, with the response of the short chain fatty acid, branch chain amino acid, and uptake of the neurotransmitter to the brain. So in this way, talk brain with the microbiome, and in this way the microbiome identification through enteric nervous system and dendritic cell will lead to regulation of the inflammation and produce the cytokines on the basis of the requirement. if the unhealthy microbiome will progress. I hope you make sense about this. This is the microbiome and dysbiosis we have discussed in this video, as well as microbiota gut-brain axis chart review. Please make sure to subscribe, like and share if you like my video, and see in the next video. For this time, bye. Give the comment below for understanding better.